Hey everybody, welcome back to Eileen's Craft Nook. Look what I have today. I have a wolf. I love anything to do with wildlife. And it's fun to do the frilly coasters and stuff, but this is the stuff I really like. So I've done in my past videos, I did a bear that was similar to this one, and I have it put away to give to my husband for Father's Day. This one's for me because I love wolves. So I'm going to do this one a bit different than I did the last one. Now, in this mold, what this will come out like where the trees and the outline here, that will be shiny, but everything else here, when it comes out of um, the when you take the coming out of the mold, this will be all matte. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to color in these with some micas, and then I'm going to pour black. So it'll have a black outline. And if it's possible, and it may not be because there's not much of a ridge, but I'd like to try just to do black on the outline and in these areas, and then do, I think, like a silver gray for the rest of him. So that's the plan. We'll see if it works. Um, I got this brand new set of mica powders from Amazon. There's 36 colors in here. The price was good, and like that, they all came in bottles. So look at this gorgeousness. Very happy with this. So I'm going to be trying some of these out. Lots of colors in here. So obviously I'm going to be sticking to more of the earthy colors, but I'm looking forward to getting into these mica powders. Um, Again, if you check it out, they were less than $1 a bottle. I can't remember the exact prices. It was about $20 Canadian. But yeah, these good deal. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I have a moss green for my new kit. This is one of my favorite greens to do trees in. It's called dark green. I also have white. I got out this iridescent blue because I haven't decided yet, but what would it look like to put this? I think this is like what they call a ghost powder. And I thought, oh, how would that look on this matte part? Would the iridescent show it up? I'm not sure. But we're going to start with our green. So we have our moss green, which is very nice. See that? And we have some dark green. I think I might leave this wolf black. So I'm going to do my moon and the trees. So I'm going to get started. I'm not going to put you through watching me do the whole thing because I think you would find that boring, but you can watch me get started. And if I get any of these micas where I don't want them to, then I'll just take a baby wipe, put a little alcohol on it, and wipe it off. Because with micas, you're guaranteed to get them where you don't want them to be. Fact of life. And so I'm going to put some of this darker green in. And then I might grab a little bit of this moss green. Kind of do some mixed in the little pointiness of the limbs here. I forgot to mention I did get this. I got this mold from AliExpress. I have seen the same one on Temu. I haven't checked out Amazon if they have these ones, but it wasn't very expensive. I think it was about $8, which for me, nice price range for a mold to do practice with. Now what I didn't grab was, I think I need a little bit of brown for these trunks. So let me take a look in my colors here and see what we have for brown. There's bronze, there's brown, perfect. I have an order in from a new company for glitters that I haven't tried before. Once they come in, they were so inexpensive. I don't want to link them yet until I have a chance to use them to see what they're like. But if I like them, I'm definitely I'll share the link with you guys because I was surprised at what a good price point they were. Now, for me, it was a little more expensive because the shipping was, it's not cheap for some things to get them shipped to me in Canada. So the shipping itself was over 20 bucks. But I got quite a few glitters. So again, in different kinds. There was like the chunky glitters, the mixed glitters, the ones that change colors. So can't wait for those to come in. I'm hoping that they won't take too long. Traveling up from, I think they were coming from California. Oh, I forgot one of the limbs. The trunks. Right here. There we go. All right. All right, guys. So I'm going to continue on. I'm just going to do my green trees, and then I'm going to do my moon, and I will be back. All right, update. So the trees are done, and I'm just about to do the moon. And I did tap it out, but I'm also going to clean this all up when I'm done as well. So just wanted to pop in. So the moon, I'm trying with white. I don't know if there is such thing as white mica. They always turn out silver when I pour them, probably because of the background color. And this will be a background of black. Maybe I should try it with a different background. I don't know. Let me know. How do you get white with micas to come out white? Um, all right. I'm going to tap this out, and then I'm going to clean it up. All right, so we're ready at the point where we're going to pour our resin. I have the trees done. I did the moon. I went back in. I took some of my painter's tape, and to get some of that those micas up, and I used a baby wipe with some 99% alcohol. So now I'm going to mix up just a little bit of resin because I'm just doing these indented areas in the black. Should be interesting to see how well we do with these little fine crevices, but we're going to give it a shot. Okay, so I've mixed up my black, and I used my black pigment powder this is from Michael's, and I've added some of this dragon glaze, which should hopefully give it a sparkle. And it's just a white glaze. I picked this up at Walmart. So I think I'm going to pour it into this little pot. I do have a little pipette. I've never used these before, but we might try that. And if I do get some overpour, I'll just wipe it off. So let's go ahead and get started. And I'm just going to take it slow. This is going to be interesting. So just take it slow. Nothing like challenging yourself. And I do have my mask on. If you're wondering why I kind of sound like I'm in a tunnel, I am wearing my PPE. Okay, let me give the pipette a shot to see how it works. So let's give this a shot. Okay. Yeah, getting in those little lines is definitely going to be a challenge. And I don't want to waste too much time because I don't want my resin to start getting too warm. I did mix up 25 grams of A and 22 of B. And I'm using a 1-to-1 resin. I was hoping that it would, on its own, kind of naturally flow once I got it started. If I can get this to work, I think it's going to be quite nice. Even though maybe a little bit fiddly to start with. Okay, so the pipette is not working too bad. Well, the question is, how do I get in those little tiny crevices? Because I think even the pipette's too big for that. And what I'll do is I'll come back in with my little cotton tool, which I've taken the tip off of. And then you can just move that resin into those smaller areas. Like so. You know what? Maybe this won't be too bad. It's going to be time consuming. And I want to make sure I don't have any bubbles in here. But I'm just going to continue on. You can see what I'm doing, so I'm not going to keep you on for this whole process. Like I said, it probably will take me, it's going to take me a few minutes to get this all done, but I'll be right back with you to show you what it looks like before I let it dry. Okay, so everything's poured. I used my extra to do my moon phase mold and a little game controller for my son. And you can see the wolf here. So once that's dry, I'm going to add a layer of, I think I'm going to use white, like iridescent. Hey everybody, it's ready to come out. So let's take a look at how this wolf turned out. I'm excited to see. I love wolves. You don't see them very often around here, but they're just so majestic. All right, ready? Look at that. Wow. All right, guys. So you can see the black around, and then the white is matte.
You see, guys, see that? Well, it's not white. I used a combination of the silver white and the blue ghost micas. I don't really see that coming, the blue ghost mica coming through. Like when I do this in the light, I don't see any color change, but that maybe that's because it's a matte background as well. But everything else is shiny and beautiful, and you can see my moon. Very pleased with this. All right, guys, thank you for spending some time with me. And if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.